What if I told you two major players in the mortgage market could undergo a massive transformation that might directly affect you as a veteran navigating the home buying process? Today, we're tackling one of the most critical and complex issues in real estate: the potential of removing Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac from conservatorship. This change could shake up the mortgage industry, but don't worry, we're here to break it all down and show you what it means for veterans to leverage their VA loan benefits. If you're new here, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button and drop a comment down below to get that YouTube algorithm to share more information like this with the veteran community. So what is conservatorship, right? I think I sometimes forget that these companies are in these. So let's just kind of go through what the basics of this means. So in simple terms, conservatorship is when a government agency steps in to take control of an organization to stabilize it. For Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, this happened in 2008 during the financial crisis. These two entities, also known as government-sponsored enterprises or GSEs, were placed under the control of the Federal Housing Finance Agency, also FHFA, to ensure their survival to maintain the stability in the housing market. Now this organization has since been managing their operations, making decisions about policies, and providing oversight to protect the broader economy. Now let's talk about removal of them from the conservatorship and letting them operate as private entities. The idea of removing Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac from government control isn't new. I've seen it as a way to reduce government involvement in the housing market. Proponents argue that privatizing these entities can make them more efficient and competitive. However, this is much easier said than done. First, there's the political consideration. The previous administration expressed interest in privatizing Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, but with significant challenges. Now, second, there's an economic and industry pressure. Critics worry that the risks of removing the GSEs from conservatorship without a solid plan in place can spell trouble. Finally, the operational challenges can't be overlooked. To make this transition, Fannie and Freddie would need new management, financial independence, and restructuring their business model. So what does it take to remove Fannie and Freddie from the conservatorship? There's several critical steps. So one, we're going to talk about operating an operational plan or development and operational plan. This involves creating a roadmap on how these entities will function independently, including how they handle guarantees and manage finances. The other part's going to be the Treasury involvement. The U.S. Treasury could still need to guarantee bonds to maintain market stability, as mortgage-backed securities markets rely heavily on this assurance. The other part's going to be credit rating engagement. Fannie and Freddie would need to engage with credit rating agencies to determine their financial viability as private entities. The other part's going to be the stock market listings. Finally, listing these entities on the stock market could be a major step, allowing public investors to participate in their operations. Each of these steps is complicated and it's time consuming, but they're essential for a smooth transition. So now let's talk about what this means for the mortgage market, particularly you as a veteran trying to use that amazing VA home loan. So first, mortgage costs could rise. If Fannie and Freddie guarantee fees or G fees increase, conventional mortgages will become more expensive. This could make VA loans an even more attractive options for the veteran community, because as we know, a lot of times veterans get steered away from their benefits, which I think is crazy. Second, we could see a shift in market dynamics. Banks and private lenders might become more competitive, creating new challenges for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to maintain their market share, which right now it's kind of lopsided. Lastly, loan availability might shrink for conventional mortgages, pushing more buyers towards FHA and VA loans, which are government entities. While this could benefit veterans in the short term, but it may also lead to less overall stability in the housing market itself. Now, there are significant risks associated with removing Fannie and Freddie Mac from this conservatorship. One major concern is market instability. Downgrading Fannie and Freddie's bonds or reducing their dominance could disrupt the mortgage market and make it harder for home buyers to secure financing. Another issue is the rise of private capital and competition. While this could introduce efficiencies, it also raises questions about long-term stability and affordability. Finally, the economic implications could be severe. Higher interest rates and decreasing housing affordability are just some of the unintended consequences we might face if this transition happens. Now, let's take a look back and see if we can and learn a lot from how Fannie and Freddie operated during the COVID-19 pandemic. Their stability under conservatorship allowed them to support the housing market during a time of crisis. If they had been private entities focusing on maximizing shareholder profits, the outcome might be very different. This underscores the importance of prioritizing market stability over short-term gains. Now, in conclusion, removing Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac from conservatorship is a complex issue with far-reaching implications for the mortgage market. For veterans and military families, it's essential to stay informed and understand how these changes could affect your home buying journey. As always, VA loans remain a powerful tool for veterans to achieve home ownership, offering unique benefits like zero down and competitive interest rates, especially in a challenging market. Veterans and their VA home loans lead the way. So make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys